Hello and welcome to another episode of Lore and Loot. Today we're going to be taking on another quest from Rundi. He has a contract to kill the mercenary Engaer, who is a wood elf in the employ of Master Neloth of Tel Naga, the Wizard's Tower here in Sadrith Mora. Now, I've been doing some training and leveling up off screen, mainly my heavy armor and long blade skills, so I'm pretty decent at both, and my strength has increased quite a bit. I'm pretty lethal, and that's a good thing. Anyways, there's only one way to get around some of these wizards' towers, and that's levitation. In fact, some of the wizards' towers are only accessible by levitation magic. You can always enter the tower itself, but if you want to actually access any of the services, you'll have to fly. You can fly either by drinking a potion, casting a spell, or using a scroll. I actually have a few potions of levitation in my Balmora home, so I've gone and grabbed one. You can levitate on the inside of the tower, but the easiest, fastest, and most directest way to get to our target is by flying from the outside. And of course, once we're up here, we get a wonderful view of the city of Sadrith Mora. And hey, while we're up here, why not go ahead and do our official tour of the city? We've been here long enough and we haven't done it yet, so let's get started. Sadrith Mora means mushroom forest, and it is the council seat of the House Telvanni. The city is located in Zarabel Bay in the Azurus coast region of Vardenfell, on an island. Aside from swimming in slaughterfish-infested waters, the only ways to reach this place are teleportation to Wolverine Hall or by boat. The town is a typical Telvanni settlement, with weird buildings made from plants by, of course, magic. The town is dominated in the center by the giant wizard's tower of Tel Naga, where the master of House Telvanni, Neloth, lives. He's the only counselor of the house that actually lives here, despite the fact that this is the house seat. Now, coming from boat, the first structure you'll see is the Gatehouse Inn. Technically, all visitors are supposed to stop by here first, get official papers that allow the visitor to travel in town. However, we've never done that because we came by Guild Guide, so we just kind of skipped that step. Nevertheless, it's what you're supposed to do. Once inside, both to the left and to the right, there are some shops and stalls where you can find various goods and services. If we go left, we can get to the big market in town, and on the way we can see a few stalls. Here is the market, with the smith, general goods, and even a small slave market off here on the side. The Telvanni do not shy away from slavery, and a few of their towns have slave markets where one can purchase house slaves. As we discussed in a previous video, the Telvanni council chambers are here too, but only the mouths of the counselors are located here. Making our way around the tower, there are a few houses back here, but there isn't much else. This path will take us all the way around to familiar territory. Here we have the small Imperial enclave in town. Dirty Muriel's Corner Club provides Thieves Guild services as well as some training. Wolverine Hall, of course, provides legitimate Imperial services, Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, and Temple of the Nine Divines called the Imperial Cult here in Morrowind. Making our way around again, we have a few other shops, houses, and another outdoor stall.
What was that?
Honestly, this town is best if you're looking for magic, potions, alchemy, even some enchantment services, but for general goods and smiths, this is not the best place. However, between the Telvanni Alchemist and the Mages Guild and Imperial Cult Apothecaries in Wolverine Hall, you can probably find everything you need in this town. One last thing to note, this small path up the hill here leads to a Daedric ruin. We'll probably explore this ruin later, and we'll talk about Daedric ruins as well. Anyways, on with our quest. As soon as you enter this door, look to this locked and trapped door to the left. This is where our target is hiding. We can unlock the door with our amulet and then get rid of the trap. It doesn't seem like if Rami Sarandus here cares too much what we're doing. And once inside, we're going to do the old tried and true taunt until he attacks us method. If you attack him first, you risk making everyone else hostile, as well as gaining some bounty.
Will die here, and it won't be me. Fight, coward!
When he dies, we can take all of his belongings, and we can sell them later for a nice little profit. Now, there's no safe way down without taking falling damage, unless you're massively acrobatic. Thankfully, we have an amulet of slow falling, so we'll employ it and make our way safely back to Wolverine Hall for our incredible 1,000 gold reward. And that will do for today's episode of Lore and Loot. As always, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.